Tonight we are tracking possible tax increases in at least a half dozen communities across western New York. Good evening, I'm Kelly Dudzik. Several towns and cities are considering raising property taxes as their 2018 budget negotiations get underway. 200 Side's Danny Spiewak has a breakdown of what it means for taxpayers tonight.
Property taxes fund your roads, your schools, and your bridges. Some municipalities now want more to keep the services going.
We've identified at least 6 municipalities in western New York that are proposing some type of property tax increase as a part of 2018 budget negotiations. Those 6 are Niagara Falls, the city of Tonawanda, the town of Tonawanda, Amherst, Cheektowaga, and West Seneca. The majority of these increases would be anywhere from 1 to 3%, with the exception of the city of Tonawanda at almost 5% and West Seneca at about 12%.
West Seneca's proposed increase would add an estimated $135 to your property taxes for a home assessed at $60,000. Councilman Gene Hart told us over the phone today that rising costs, including health care, have a lot to do with that. As budget negotiations go along, is there any chance that the council will consider trying to drop that amount of property tax increases?
Well, I have a meeting on Tuesday morning with the financial department, and I'm going to go over pretty much line by line.
The only other option would be cutting services. In Cheektowaga, the increase wouldn't be so severe, only about an extra $30 a year for the average home. And in Niagara Falls, Mayor Paul Deister's proposal would add about $32 a year to the average residential bill. That's because the dispute between the state and the Seneca Nation over casino revenue has left the Falls without millions they would normally budget for. We asked Deister about that last week.
Proposing a residential property tax increase for those residents out there in Niagara Falls watching this, was there anything you could have done to avoid having to propose that tonight?
Well, I think city councils did that over the last several years. As I mentioned, there was $9.3 million they could have collected under the tax cap that they left in the pockets of the city ratepayers, but that option isn't available to us now.
Basically, Deister's saying a tax hike may be necessary in the absence of casino funds. But remember, these are all just proposals. The respective councils and town boards must vote on them. Danny Spiewak, Channel 2 News.